welcome back to the channel. Hope you're getting your week off to a good start. So, some Rebel Moon um, information to talk about today, really quickly on the channel. I'm so excited for Rebel Moon. I'm happy that they're doing parts 1 and 2 back to back. And so now it seems that part 2 is in production in principal photography, and I think scheduled to be finishing up in November. So, that's really awesome to hear, really awesome to know. And also, the film has been granted $16.6 million in tax credits in California for when it begins filming. So there was a Deadline article about this that kind of went into some detail about several movies that are being eligible for tax credits in California for spending in the film industry or overall spending in California. And it kind of explained that these tax credits provide funding for it creates a lot of jobs for people in this industry. So visual effects artists, musicians, crew members, it really helps out, and then overall spending in California as well. So that's great to hear. And on that list of films was also the Joker sequel. So good for them. I'm glad that they are generating, this type of tax credit and money, so that way they can fund for people to have these jobs and be able to create things and provide jobs for people in this industry. So that's really good to hear as well. Hopefully now that they're getting started on part 2, Zach was sharing like some little behind the scenes videos here and there of, filming on set, some pictures. Hopefully now we'll start getting some stuff like that after a little while of filming on part 2. I'm sure he will. I don't know why he wouldn't, of course. Some concept art. This one looks new to me. I haven't seen this one. I do remember seeing some concept art from part 1 a while back, and some pictures of characters and some makeup test footage, or it was kind of like a picture, the makeup test, and some little behind the scenes videos of filming, which you couldn't really tell what they were filming, but you could hear some stuff going on in the background and seeing Zach on the camera. And so some cool stuff that you don't really get to see much of, behind the scenes, stuff that really goes on when they're filming. So I look forward to seeing more of that kind of stuff for part 2. And I also look forward to seeing a teaser, maybe sometime in the near future for part 1. I really can't wait to see something in action, some kind of footage or teaser or a clip or just something. So I'm sure Zach will start teasing us with stuff like that sometime soon. And then, something official, some kind of, official release for a teaser, something like that soon after. I'm also curious to know if this is going to be a limited theatrical release like Netflix did with Army of the Dead and The Gray Man. So I wonder if it is a bigger budget movie, I think, or a bigger scale movie for Netflix, which they do a lot of now. But I do wonder if they're going to do the same thing with Rebel Moon. I think that'd be pretty awesome. If not, I'm still happy to see it on Netflix and get introduced to this world that Zach has been given the opportunity to create for Netflix and expand. So either way, I'm excited for it. But I do think it would be really cool if they do that limited theatrical run in theaters like they did with a couple other movies. So I guess we'll find that out probably later on. But just wanted to share that. I'm glad to see they are continuing on with part 2 in Rebel Moon. Now, that'll be finishing up later on in the year. Well, principal photography, then they have to do all of the post-production stuff. So I imagine that's probably the stage that part 1 is in now, like post-production things. And so good to see. Looking forward to see what else Zach has to share with us for part 2. And shouts out to them for generating tax credits to provide jobs and things like that for people in California working in this industry and looking for jobs. So wanted to share that. Of course, Zack Snyder's Justice League, Rebel Moon, Henry Cavill, that kind of stuff is generating a lot of talk and discussion on Twitter. Not surprisingly. But thank you guys for watching. Check out the links in the description. Head over to the channel to see any videos you might have missed recently. Don't forget to leave a thumbs up and or subscribe. Hit that notification bell. And thank you guys for all the support. Really appreciate it. And see you soon.